Welcome to ABC Reacts, everyone. Chelsea have beaten Liverpool as Arsenal return to the top of the Premier League table. I predicted this thing earlier this week that Chelsea will beat Liverpool because they are so unpredictable, and Liverpool, they just don't look convincing. And that's what happened. Chelsea have beaten Liverpool 2-1, and Arsenal returned to the top of the table by beating West Ham United 2-0. It's another clean sheet for the Gunners. They just look super solid at the back, and that's their that's the thing that can win them the Premier League title, and that is why I predicted them to win the Premier League title finally this year, because they are so organized defensively. Their defense is just absolutely brilliant. So let's get into it. Chelsea first. Let's talk about Chelsea versus Liverpool. Crazy match, brilliant match, and brilliant goal from Caicedo to open the match. It was a brilliant goal from Caicedo, long range, fantastic. But Liverpool, they just didn't look convincing. In the previous games, you saw that they lost to Crystal Palace. Then they, in the midweek, they lost to Galatasaray in the Champions League too. And they were under a lot of pressure, not because of those two matches, but also because Arsenal had beaten West Ham earlier in the day, and they went to Stamford Bridge. It was never going to be an easy fixture for them, because Chelsea is just so unpredictable. I made a video about the when the Club World Cup final with PSG. I also predicted that if any team can beat PSG, this PSG team, it's just Chelsea. You just never know about them, and they defeated PSG too. So that's exactly what I was talking about, that Chelsea is an unpredictable team. They can beat Liverpool, and they will beat Liverpool, and that's what happened. They beat Liverpool. It's just devastating for Liverpool, because they have now conceded two late goals in two matches in the Premier League. First, it was Nketiah, Crystal Palace. They scored in the 97th minute, and now Estêvão in the 95th minute. So Liverpool scored in the last minutes in their previous matches, and they have now been given the dose of their own medicine. They have now conceded late goals, and that's devastating for them. I don't know how they are going to get right. I think they haven't recovered from the departures like Luis Diaz, then unfortunately Diogo Jota, and then of course Darwin Nunez is gone. And in the midfield, they just don't know what to do, because Florian Wirtz, they have not found how to get him into this Liverpool side, and effectively. Of course, he has been just not good this season, below average, below par. So that's just devastating for them too, because Van Dijk said that I always told you that this season is going to be tough, not because of the things that is happening on the field, but also the things that are happening off it. So we can infer what is he trying to say. But the thing is, Liverpool, they signed Florian Wirtz, they signed a lot of players, but they just not they have not been at their best in this season. They have now Ekitike, they have now Isak. This is also a problem for them, because first you have to decide which player to start. You cannot start two of them. If you do start two of them, you can have to sacrifice a midfield player. So Liverpool, they are in a pickle right now, because they don't know what to do, but they have to sort out these things quickly, because it's if the gap is widened, then it is going to be very difficult to catch. If it is Arsenal or Man City, anyone, it would be very difficult to catch them, because this is Premier League, and if the gap is huge, you just I don't think they are going to be caught, whether it's Arsenal or it's Man City. So yeah, Liverpool have to do a lot of things. They are in a crisis right now. They have to sort out their midfield. They have to sort out their attack too, because Isak and Ekitike, they have just too much on their plate, and Arne Slot, he is in trouble. He has to do a lot of things. They are only 1 point behind, but that's not the point. That's not what I'm saying. They are only 1 point behind on the table, but the thing is, they don't look threatening at all. They don't look like a team at the moment. So the matches they won, I said this thing over and over again, they were lucky to win those games, and their luck just have run out. So let's see what happens. And now let's talk about Arsenal. They have beaten West Ham comfortably. I think they started the match poorly. I would say, of course, but I was watching. It was a difficult watch in the first 20-30 minutes, but then they started to build momentum. So they started attacking, and then you know what happened. Of course, they are strong defensively. They did not even concede one single shot on target from West Ham. That's how strong their defense was. David Raya was untroubled the whole day. He had a little moment in the first few minutes, but he was just so relaxed, so unbothered in the whole of this match. So Arsenal, they are defensively strong. I said this thing at the start of the season. I have been saying this thing week in, week out. This is the defense that is going to win you titles, and that is the reason why I have predicted Arsenal to win this title, because their defense is so strong, and then they have players, attacking players that can hurt any opposition. Saka, Eze, Gyökeres, Trossard, Martinelli. These are brilliant players, and that they can hurt any team. And then they have their squad depth is just crazy. I mean, just crazy. They can, they have two teams and that can play differently. I mean, this is just brilliant. This is sensational from Arsenal. Strong depth, and then there, if you look at the injured players, there is Gabriel Jesus and there is Kai Havertz too. So this is Madueke, and this is brilliant. I mean, it's a strong squad, and I have said this thing at the start of the season. If Arteta doesn't win anything with this team, it is going to be a big, huge failure. I have given Arteta leverage. I have backed him as an Arsenal manager, but the thing is, he has to deliver this season. We have to win the Champions League or the Premier League this season. Otherwise, I would say that's a huge failure. So guys, the bottom line is Arsenal have returned to the top of the Premier League table, and Liverpool have lost to Chelsea. So as of now, I think Arsenal are the best team in the league. Man City don't look convincing. Liverpool don't look convincing, but we'll see. It's a long season, but as of now, heading into the international break, Arsenal are top of the table. So let me know in the comments your thoughts about these matches and what do you think is wrong at Liverpool. So guys, that's it. See you again soon.